The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. And the Rockets will put toe to leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the thing. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
The orange now facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wide out. Complete to the right. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back has it.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Got room to work. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a 4th down from the 42. The orange will have to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So the Toledo Rockets offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, let's chat about Toledo. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They'll go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He'll do it himself. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He wants it all. Into the house. Touchdown, Syracuse. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Rockets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gonna run it. It's Miles. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Oh, what a caught.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the back. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Got his man. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. Off the play fake on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking downfield and he needs a bunch. And the third down pass is incomplete. The Rockets decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Keeps it on the bootleg. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And a 9-yard gain on first down. Leaves him with second and short. Here's the handoff. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Tight end now in motion. They'll give it to him again. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Syracuse might take a shot here on second and short. Under fire. Gets it out quickly. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pickup of 5 and a first down. It's a draw. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Wants to go up top. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And they can't make the connection on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. UCLA is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Terry Donahue, this has not been a blowout today inside the Rose Bowl. They're up by 7 over Oregon. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the incompletion, it's second and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They run the reverse. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Give to the running back. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this 2nd half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab on the shot. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Rockets will hustle to the line.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the 3rd quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is hungry.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And that ball's free behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. They'll leave it with him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Running back searching for a hole. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Going with the ground game left. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Gives it to the back on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. They get to him as he throws. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Splits the uprights. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Rockets offense is back on the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Off play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Toledo. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Syracuse will send out the punt team. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. It's a draw. Nice move there. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Going to swing it on second down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Rockets! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm a receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfect.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. They're dealing with a second and long.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Right back to the well. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Got his man in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Rockets are marching down the field. They'll give it to the back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll move the tight end. On the move, it's Miles. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on fourth down from the 17. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. All tied up here in the fourth quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The give to the tailback. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Got a man. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. And the DB right with him to knock it away. The Orange will have to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Finds a tight end. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Trying to pick up a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And they'll get him down after a solid return. The pressure was rising. Drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so at the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time. Breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. He'll keep it himself. Spins away from the defender. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. After the run, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Going right down the boulevard. That puts them on top here in the fourth.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The play-action fake. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. Here's a throw downfield late. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Turning it on. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. On the ground. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. One more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cuse.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Rockets can really attack on this second and short. On the run, it's Miles. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect on them.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.